Al Lammers, Norwalk High School. Al served as the IHSADA 49th president in 2017 and 18. Al was awarded the NIAAA State Award of Merit in 2021. Al was named the Central Iowa Athletic Director of the Year in 2022.
Something where, being in the classroom and being a coach was very fulfilling. But as time wore on, it became clear that I wanted to do something that had a bigger impact. And the opportunity presented itself, and I spent 18 years in the classroom and 17 years as an AD. So I got a really good balance there. And, it was both of them were very fulfilling. But the AD piece of things was probably something that was maybe a little more challenging, if you will, at times, but also probably more fulfilling in terms of what the end product looked like. I think there's several people. One was my dad. My dad was an educator and a girls basketball coach back when they played 6-on-6. And then Mike Collins, who was our previous athletic director, who I took over for in 2005, I think it was. And then our superintendent at the time, Denny Wolf, and our principal, Dale Barnhill, were always great role models, somebody that you could go talk to. They'd help you through issues, through problems, help you problem solve, and they were just great mentors and great people.
Al assisted in the development and implementation of the IHSADA Athletic Director Evaluation Training Renewal Class. Al served as Norwalk Athletic Activities Director from 2005 to 2022. Al assisted in the design and development of the new baseball facility, softball complex, football stadium, physical education and competition center, and established the Norwalk Athletic High School Hall of Fame in 2015.
I think what I would like to have known is how challenging it was, and in a good way, not in a difficult way, but in the sense of being able to maintain some balance. This job is so demanding from a time standpoint, as well as the different issues and challenges. But the balance piece, both mentally, physically, emotionally, is something that I think I wish I would have known to be able to adjust to that better than what I did. But in the end, it was still something that was very fulfilling.
Al created individual program athletic leadership initiatives and the annual Senior Athletic Honors Breakfast at Norwalk.
You can take a look at winning state championships and runner-up state championships, and being able to interact with Division I athletes or athletes themselves. But the funny thing is that you really don't know what you accomplished. And what I mean by that is that the position that you're in, you aren't drawing up X's and O's, and you're not filling out lineups, and you're not, calling out signals or whatever it might be, like a coach does. It's what you do in relationship to your relationship with coaches, and then what kind of an impact that has on kids. And you don't know. I mean, you really don't know how that goes. And you just hope that in the end that you've done a good job, that your coaches have been able to build great relationships with kids, and teach them what they're going to need to do to be prepared for life. And that's something that we strive to do, excuse me. And like I said, I don't know what that outcome is. I wished I knew, but that's just part of the job.
Due to great coaches and athletes at Norwalk, they've claimed 10 state championships and 11 state runner-up championships, as well as numerous other state tournament berths from 2005 to 2022 during Al's tenure.
Oh, there's way too many people to thank. Don't have enough time here to sit and try to identify everybody, so I apologize if I leave somebody out. And but anybody that I had the opportunity to interact with and have a relationship with were all people that impacted me. You know, you go back and all the coaches and athletic directors all had a tremendous influence on how I did things. You know, the AD Association, I wouldn't be sitting here unless it was for Aaron Stecker, Kevin Peterson, because they're the ones that kind of shoved me, shouldn't say shoved, but influenced me into becoming very involved with the association. You know, all of my coaches, not my coaches, I'm sorry, all of our coaches are just tremendous people. And I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to work with. And then, you know, finally, you know, my wife and my girls, without them, without their patience and their understanding, you know, dad not being able to make everything when they're growing up, and it takes a toll, just from the standpoint of the hours and the lifestyle that you have to live, being an athletic director. And without them, we wouldn't be sitting here where we are today. So they mean the world to me.
Hall of Famer Al Lammers.